Welcome to Ginny's Kitchen. We're doing chicken Alfredo and spinach lasagna with zucchini noodles. You're going to start out in a small bowl with a cup of shredded cheese and a cup of ricotta cheese. To that, you're going to add a teaspoon of oregano. Mix it all together really well. It should look like this, and then you want to set it aside. Spray a 7 by 11 inch dish with nonstick spray and preheat your oven to 350 degrees. You're going to need about 1.5 to 2 zucchinis depending on the size. I ended up not using all of this, but what you don't use you can chop up and put in a salad. I love this cheese. It's actually a cheese slicer that I have. I use it for peeling my vegetables because it's so perfect for it. It peels them really nice and thin, and it works perfect for this, for making lasagna noodles. So first you want to peel your zucchini. And a vegetable peeler will work fine too. Then you're just going to make slices off the top and keep on slicing it down, and they'll get a little wider each time the more you slice into it, and you'll have nice flat thin slices that look like wide noodles. Works great. Just keep slicing it. Eventually you'll get to a point where it's too thin to get any more good slices out of it, so I didn't use all this when it got like that. I just put it aside and worked on the other one, but whatever's left over, don't throw away. You can just chop up and throw in a salad. So altogether, actually, I probably used 1.5 of the zucchini for actually the amount of noodles that I needed. See how easy that is? Look at the great noodles they make. Now it's getting a little hard to cut. That's when I put it aside. Then we have the spinach, and you've drained your spinach. You want to take about 10 ounces of frozen spinach, drain it. There's your noodles. And then you want to just cover the bottom of your dish with the noodles. And I'm going to have all the ingredients and amounts and everything written out in my recipe with the nutrition information below my video, also on my blog. So you can go to my blog, jinnys.lowcarbkitchen.blogspot.com, to get all the information. So I'm just layering the noodles on the bottom of the pan, and we're going to make 2 layers, and that's what the first layer will look like. First we do noodles. The second layer is going to be half of the ricotta and cheese. And you want to just sort of take dollops of it, and I use my fingers because it's just easiest, and just kind of break it up out on top of the noodles. So we're going to do this twice. You're going to put the zucchini noodles and then the ricotta cheese mixture, and then we're going to put the spinach on top of that, and the chicken and the Alfredo sauce, and then you start over with the zucchini noodles again, and so forth, and you just repeat the layers. So now I'm just spreading them out with using my fingers and the spoon and just sort of spreading it out across the noodles. It doesn't have to be perfect, it's not going to be any big deal if you don't get it perfect. Just sort of spread it as best you can. And this is what it should look like. About like that. Now I'm breaking the spinach into 2 pieces and I'm just spreading it out, tearing it off and spreading it out across the ricotta and cheese mixture. Okay, now we got the chicken, and you got about 2 cups of chicken that's been cooked and cubed, and you're going to take half of that and just sprinkle it out on top of the spinach. And here we are with our chicken on top of the spinach and the cheese and the zucchini noodles, and then you're going to sprinkle that with half of the amount of Parmesan cheese, which was altogether was 1/4 a cup, so this is 2 tablespoons of Parmesan cheese. I'm sprinkling it on there. If you like a little more, add a little more. I think I might do probably double that next time because I just like more Parmesan cheese, I think. And I think the one thing that was missing in this was garlic. I think next time I'm going to add some garlic. Okay, here's the Alfredo sauce. And I'm just going to drizzle the half of that, half a jar. It's a 10-ounce jar of Alfredo sauce, and we're going to drizzle half of that overall. And here's what it looks like. Okay, I've already repeated all the layers, and now I'm sprinkling the remaining amount of the shredded cheese, which was about 1/4 a cup. You started out with 1 1/4 cups of shredded cheese, which is in the recipe below, and so the fourth of a cup is for the end, and you just sprinkle that on top. We're going to bake it 40 to 45 minutes. Or you can do this in the crock pot too. And if you do it in the crock pot, you want to do it on low for 3 hours. And here's your plate of food, and it's really great. I hope you like it. Thanks for coming.